This experiment in an open border policy has catastrophically failed America.
Governor Bill Lee joins Texas Governor Greg Abbott and a dozen other governors at the border, pledging more reinforcements from Tennessee to help stop illegal immigration. Tonight, in crisis at the border, Governor Bill Lee promises another 2 rounds of Tennessee National Guard troops to the Texas southern border. This, as Lee says, the federal government has, quote, failed the American people.
Each one of us understand the devastating effects that the border policy has had on every one of our states individually.
Governor Bill Lee and a dozen other Republican governors standing with Texas Governor Greg Abbott at Eagle Pass, supporting his effort to secure the Texas border. Republicans saying the Biden administration has allowed nearly 9 million undocumented migrants to illegally pass into the country. Abbott using state National Guard troops and 100 miles of razor wire so far to do what he says the federal government is refusing to.
We are here to send a loud and clear message that we are banding together to fight to ensure that we will be able to maintain our constitutional guarantee that states will be able to defend against any type of imminent danger or an invasion.
Governor Lee and the other state leaders emphasizing the impact of fentanyl and other drugs smuggled into the United States, human and child trafficking, and terrorists entering the nation undetected.
Know this, there are people on the terrorist watch list that are apprehended all the time coming across the border.
The federal government has failed Texans and Americans in providing that security and that safety.
Last October, Tennessee deployed 125 National Guard troops to Texas to help with the border there. There is no specific timeline for the additional troops Lee promised Sunday, but he says the volunteer state is ready.
We are prepared even today to send additional troops.
This as legislators on Capitol Hill say they've come to an agreement on a bipartisan border deal, though nothing has yet been voted on.
Joe Biden does not need more legislative authority. He just needs a backbone to step up and do his job and secure the border.
Now, some key takeaways of that border deal tonight, viewed as the most aggressive border security bill in several decades. That legislation gives new emergency authority to the Department of Homeland Security to shut down the border if encounters average 4,000 or more per day over a 7-day period. The border would be required to be shut down if the daily average reaches 5,000. Now, for some perspective here, not long ago, we were seeing as many as 10,000 migrants per day. And during an emergency closure, the Border Patrol would need to process at least 1,400 migrants who attempted to enter legally at ports of entry. Only unaccompanied minors under this law would be allowed in between ports of entry, and an additional 800 asylum officers would be added. And we wanted to know what you think. Do you think Governor Bill Lee should send more Tennessee National Guard troops to help protect the southern border? 75% of you said yes. About 25% of you said no. Now, that poll is live right now. You can weigh in. Just scan the QR code on your screen, or you can head on over to our X page at Fox Nashville. We'll show you those updated results later on in the show.